Good morning. It's quite a beautiful day here in the countryside, though it's very windy today. Someone asked about the bird feeder. Yes, it was finally discovered by the birds, and I've been watching so many birds here. So what I have to do every morning is just to replenish stock, and then I just do the watching throughout the day. As I mentioned earlier, the birds really enjoy whatever I feed the chicken. So today giving them just some breadcrumbs, ugali, and some flour, maize flour, which they seem to really enjoy. I like to take a walk in the yard every morning because every day the plants have something new to offer. Like today, all the flowering trees are blooming with new flowers, and it's quite a beautiful sight. The bottle brush and the different colors of hibiscus are my favorite plants in the yard. They don't have very strong scents, but they look really beautiful. They have very beautiful and quite vibrant flowers. And when they bloom like this, the yard becomes really, really beautiful. And you just want to walk around doing nothing. The wind is quite strong, and when it comes like this, normally it breaks the banana trees. It's quite unfortunate. The village roads are dusty, and in the rainy season they get really muddy, so the car is always dirty. When I have nothing to do, I don't mind washing the car at home. Besides, the car wash is quite far away, and by the time I wash it and drive back at home, the car will be dirty again. So I just prefer to do it here. It's quite a tedious job, and our house assistant who is always doing it is quite happy today that I've relieved her. And it's also just good to get an experience of these things so that when you send someone, you also know how it feels doing these tasks. Unfortunately, the pipe is leaking and looks like I just have to go the manual way using the buckets to clean and fetch the water. It costs about $2 to wash a car here, and I think I just saved the $2, and this is quite some exercise for my body. Someone said I was too fat. Don't worry, I'm not even offended. I think I'm doing great so far. Maybe I should start a car wash. Let me know what you think. Sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader. Good job, Jael. You're doing great. Those car wash guys will not touch my money ever again. Just kidding. This is the hardest thing I've done in a long time. I don't think I ever want to do this again. It's quite tedious. time to enjoy my breakfast, and I love my bread well toasted. I love that crunchy sound. My daughter is a big fan of mukbang, and all the time I hear those sounds when she's watching those videos. It's so satisfying. So you all said I should stop complaining about the price of cheese and make my own. So I have 2 liters of milk and some lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze out the juice. Then I will follow the procedure as I watched on a video on YouTube. So this is going to be my very first time making my own cheese. And I'm crossing my fingers. I hope it turns out successful. So I'm just using a strainer to remove the seeds. And then I'm left with the clean juice. So I'll set the juice aside and then go on to light the fire and warm the milk. So the instructions I'm following said I should keep stirring the milk as I warm it and test with my finger if it's lukewarm. So we are looking for a lukewarm temperature. So I keep testing, and I think I now have the right temperature. So I'll go ahead and add the lemon juice bit by bit. I'm really quite lost at this point. I don't remember if they said we should stir, but I'll stir anyway as I add bit by bit. So I only stirred for the very first time. For this bit, I'm just adding the juice and not stirring. And after waiting for about 30 minutes, this is what I have. So I think we can now strain it so that we harvest the cheese. So my sister and I have been arguing about the kind of cheese I'm making. I think it's mozzarella. My sister says it's paneer. So let me know what you think. What kind of cheese is this? So I'll also be saving the whey. I worked for a dairy company for about 10 years, and I know this is whey, but I really don't know what to do with it. I'll just keep it as I wait for suggestions on what to do with it. So the strainer didn't give me a perfect result, so I'll use a cloth to squeeze out the remaining whey so that we're left with the cheese. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, it looks like cheese already. So I'm just gonna shape it. I want a round shape, so I'll put it in a cup, plastic cup. I can easily squeeze it out of here. And then I'll keep it in the fridge for some time before I can remove it. And we have our cheese. Thank you guys for suggesting I make my own cheese. I'm so happy with the result. And thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next.